How do you do? It's me, Stefan Burchard, the Desert Bowtie Realtor, with your latest episode of Networking Nuggets. Networking Nuggets is an exploration of business building through networking, social connections, and digital media. The purpose is to build trust, grow our businesses, increase referrals, and build testimonials. Today is my monologue, so I want to talk to you about patience. So why do I think of patience all of a sudden? Well, COVID-19 might have a little bit to do with that because we're all being forced to be patient with this process and patient with being on Zoom all the time and patient with trying to connect with people via Zoom and on the phone and FaceTime and all these digital video apps, which are actually going to become the new normal, which is probably a good thing. However, patience in networking is really, really, really important. Dr. Ivan Misner said that networking is not, it's about planting. It's not about reaping. And sometimes that takes time. We have to plant those seeds. We have to plant those ideas. We have to build those relationships. We have to take time. And sometimes it might take a minute. So some relationships, there's a connection right away and there's an affinity right away and you click and the relationship just blossoms and you just click and the relationship blossoms, like I said. Sometimes those relationship people are a little bit more guarded and they might not be willing to open up. So it may take time to build that level of trust with them. And what I have found is the most valuable thing to do is to listen, to simply listen and ask questions of the person as they are sharing. Ask a question related to what they are sharing. If they bring up something that is of interest to me also, I make sure to bring that up and start to talk more about that because that immediately creates an affinity. And that's what we're looking for, not only in our relationships in life, but especially our business and referral relationships. We want to build those affinities. We don't just want to do business and give each other business. We want to like each other, hopefully. Definitely at least respect each other. So it takes some sleuthing and it takes patience. So there's a lot of people in the networking and business environment where they want what they want now. They don't want to be patient. They don't want to nurture and do what it takes to grow that relationship. If they're not getting a paycheck right away, then they're on to the next, like a hummingbird. They're on to the next flower to get their nectar. So I'm not a fan of that. There's a lot of people in my network and not all of them have done business with me and not all of them are going to do business with me. But I am building trust with them and that is important to me because I believe in building trust and demonstrating my knowledge and my craft that people refer me because of that. People come to me for information about my industry and they want to know what's going on. So that takes time, that takes patience. It takes a little bit of intuition. So we have to, like when we're in a conversation with somebody, our intuition sometimes kicks in, like I was saying about asking questions about something that they brought up, or there's a commonality. That's where the intuition kicks in. And sometimes these questions come into our head, or we get an urge to call a certain person when we're sitting at our desk. That's what I mean, is go on those gut instinct urges, because sometimes it's the call that really made a difference in somebody's day, or you asked just the right thing that opened up somebody and then they really started to share and open up to you. So that's it for today. Patience pays. I'm sticking to it. I'm Stefan Burchard, the Desert Bowtie Realtor, taking knots out of real estate.